Okay, so today we are going to be talking about operators and constructors. But at first, okay, we are going to talking about operators. I'm going to be introducing us to operators. What are operators? But first of all, let's deal with the assignment that we had our previous class. Okay, so this is the assignment. I believe we can see my screen. I believe we can see my screens. My screen, sorry. Eh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so what will happen is that this one you are giving me thumb up. Once I am in the remis this thing, I will not be able to see your thumb up. Okay, so praise you answer for us. Praise and precious you answer for us. Okay.
Come again.
I said once I am on the remis, I won't be able to see your thumbs up and your emoji reactions. So I want precious and praise to be reacting to us for me. You understand? So when I say, "Do you can you hear me?" or "Can you see my screen?" you just respond if you can see. Okay. All right. Now look at the exercise. The exercise says create a contract called decision making exercise, and then initialize three state variables A, B, and F. Assign each variable to the following. A should equal 300, B should equal 12, and F should equal 47. Create a function called finalize that is public and viewable that returns a local variable D. Initialize D to 23, return the multiplication of A, B, and D, and store the result in result. Bonus, make the function conditionals so that it will only return the multiplication if A is greater than F. Okay. Okay. Any question before we start? Before we start, Sarah, you had issues. Chris, you had issues. So let me hear your issues before we continue.
Okay, yeah. So on my code, right, I wrote if you open my work, you see result is supposed to be A times B times D, if I'm correct. Then return results. So I was thinking if you like execute the code and deploy it, when you are getting your answer, it's supposed to come out as a result, not as you in 256.
I didn't get your question. Sorry.
I said, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I said I wrote on my code, right? I wrote result when I finished writing. I wrote results equals to A times B times, because it said we should store it it says store it in a variable or something. Store the result in result. Yeah. So I wrote result equal to A times B times D. Then I did return result. So I was thinking when you execute and deploy, when your answer comes, it's supposed to be like not doing 256 result. It's supposed to be like result equals to then the number, not you in 256, then the actual result. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you understand what
Okay.
I said?
I don't know if I will understand what you said, but in your contract, not in your code, in your contract, is showing you in 256 result, abi is equal to this. Or you when you are declaring it in your code, you said you in 256 results.
Sorry, your voice is kind of low.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You said that the results, you in 256 when you are declaring the code or when after deployment.
So, so I don't know if you can open my work, right?
Okay, I think I have it here. All right, look at it here.
Yeah. So this place where I said u int result equal to a times b times d, then I
Yes,
said return results.
yes,
So if you compile this and deploy it, right,
yes,
it will give you under finalize. If you click on finalize, I thought it was
yes,
supposed to show result equal to then the actual result.
yes.
I was thinking, but what is showing there is uint equal to then it's giving me the actual result.
If you remove this guy, let's say for instance, you remove this, you're going to see error.
Sorry?
If I remove that unit, you're going to see error here. Okay?
So I can't hear you. Your voice is kind of like far.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I said I have removed that unit. Unit now. It's giving me
Okay.
okay, Abi.
Yes.
All right. You know that this guy is a variable and you are declaring a variable. That means this result is the same thing, is playing the same role this D and F is playing here. Sorry, this G is playing here. The same way you said D is equals to 23, that's how you put result in the guy. Now let me deploy it and show you something.
Fit, can you off your hand?
Okay, so let me deploy and let me show you something. So your question is, why is it showing 0 at unit 256 8200 instead of um waiting call instead of results, abi?
Yes, yes. Instead of results, then that is equal to, or that's a
Am I
semicolon 82800. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay? Now let me explain from 0 to your results. Now when you say return results, you are telling the compiler to return the answer. Now listen, when okay, look at your function. What you said, function finalize public key return what? What are you telling the function to return? A number, abi? An integer,
Yes,
abi?
yes.
Good. What is it returning? An integer. Integer what? This unit here that you declared here. I told you the other day that when you declare unit, you're actually saying that by default you are saying you in 256. So when I come here and click 256, I will not have error, okay, because it's the same thing altogether. So when you say return you in 256, that's what it's returning here, you in 256, and it's returning the value of you in 256. And then this 0 is by index. If we are returning, let's say, three answers, now it's going to be 0 1 2. That means it's starting by index, and index starts with not 1 2 3, starts with 0. So the first number is usually 0, the first position is usually 0, the second position is usually 1, the third position is usually 2. Just like that, just like that, just like that. That is by index. Okay, we'll get to play with that much later, the code. But
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, in a situation where I want this to in 256 to be showing results, like on my answer to be showing results, then 82800. What do I
If
do?
if you want your answer to be shown, like you want results is this, you get, what you will do is that you have to make the result like a button. You understand? That's one way of doing it. Like you have to make result a button so that once you click results, it's going to give you the answer. You understand? Let's say for example now you are building a software. Let's say you are building a software, and then you want a particular, when you click on equal to in the calculator, in your calculator, when you click on equal to, let's say 2 times 2, do you see equal to 4? You don't see equal to 4, it just return the answer 4. But if you want to be more advanced and want to be more dynamic and want it to show the equal to, that means we have to declare the equal to. You understand? So like when we were writing our this thing, our decision making, the first one, when we said that okay, a is greater than b, if a is greater than b or b is greater than a, when we are doing if and if else and all that, you say that when the answer is this, you should say a is greater than b. When the answer is this, you say b is greater than a. Am I correct? In that contract, it was returning string.
Yeah, I tried doing this one through that one, but it was not working. Like I was trying to say unit memory, but it was not working. It was flagging error.
I don't know if you understand. We declared it. What I'm trying to say is that, in summary, is that whatever you want to the answer to be here, whatever the outcome is to be here, whatever the outcome will be here, should will be declared in this function. So the results to show, you declare your this thing here and said I want integer to show and I want results to show. And then here you will now declare that result is this. So you now say result is equal to result altogether.
Okay,
But that's
sir.
actually outside this for the assignment. Yes. So who is asking question?
I don't think anybody is.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So let me go back to our assignment. So that means we understand the assignment very well. So let's write it together. Okay, so what next? It said we should what? Initialize two state variables A, B, and F. All right, so wait, I have few time. How many of us can't do this assignment? Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. How many of us can't do this assignment? Hmm? If you know you cannot do the assignments, let me see your hand. Let me know if this correction is necessary or not.
You said how many of us did what?
How many of us can't do this assignment, if you know you can't do this assignment, let me see. Eh, Get out of that place. What's wrong with you? Will you drop your hand? You actually did the assignment here now. Okay, this is
But I don't know if it's correct now.
it's correct now. It's actually correct. Okay, I think the person's assignment that I would have corrected was Christabel's assignment. Okay, so all good, all good. All right, it's good, it's fine, it's nice, it's okay. Out good. Are we good? Hmm? Are we good? Okay, so let's quickly talk about operators. Operators are very simple. In fact, this is one of the most simplest um topics I have. Okay, that's why I just want to treat it very sharp. This is one of the most simplest courses I have, topic I have. Operators. So what are operators? We have been dealing on operators, we have been playing with operators, but we want to know what we are doing. Okay, so what are operators? All right, so we said that operators are in programming language a symbol that tells the compiler or the interpreter to perform specific mathematical, rational, logical operation and produce final results. So we have some types of operators. We have arithmetic operators. We have comparison operators. Okay, we have logical operators. All right, so okay, these logical operators are what we use for comparison. So we have the and, the non, the we have the plus, the minus, the plus plus, the minus minus. Okay, so the modular, the modulus. All right, so that's it. So in this class, what I'll be doing is just introduce us to what an operator is. Okay, I'll just
Volume, please.
maybe. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes.
All right, so I'll just introduce us to what an operator is. Please, I beg us, in our next class, we should come on time. I will not be doing any formalities. I'll just go straight to the class. The class will be starting by 6 p.m. and it's going to be starting by 6 p.m. on the dot. If I have two persons that is in the class, I will start because in our next class, I'll have to cover up the lapses I cannot cover up now. Okay, I have to do operators again. I just want to introduce us to it and then give us something to go and play with. Okay, but next class I will talk about operators again, and then I'll talk about constructors and probably introduce us to arrays. Yeah, so it's going to be a very long class, but it's not exceed 2 hours. Don't be scared. That's why I want to start very early so that I will um finish on time. So after this class, go and read on constructors, go and read on operators. Okay, go and read on constructors and go and read on operators again. Read on arithmetic operators in solidity, read on compare logical operators in solidity. Okay, so what I want to do is just a overview introduction to operators. So we have, okay, arithmetic operators. We have the operands and the operator. So the operand is the value, the operator is the sign. So the sign is operating on the operand. So excuse me. So when I say, excuse me, when I say A, let me write a contract. Let me call this contract, then operator. So let's say we say int 256. Let's say we say A is equal to B. I'll say int 256. I'll say B is equal to, oh, sorry, let me do 725. And then I say 256. The C is equal to 30. Okay, so now, then I say uh, say D is equal to A plus B. All right, so you see that D is the what? D is the one that, okay, this guy, he have a value of 25. A have a value of 25. B have a value of 52, and so on and so forth. Now, me adding up A plus B. Now, this plus here is going to be operating on A and B, which are two respectively. Now, it's going to work on these guys and give us a result. So if it's going to work on it, it's going to give us 77. Yeah, it's going to give us 77. Now, the operand is the A and B. The operands there is the A and B because they were the ones carrying the value, while the operator is the plus. Okay, so we have different types of arithmetic operators. We have the plus, normal, times, minus, divide. Okay, we have the modulus, we have the plus plus and the minus minus. Okay, let me separate these guys so that we see. All right, so we have the plus, we have the times, we have the minus, we have the divide, we have the modulus, we have the plus plus, and then we have the minus minus. Okay, so the to multiply itself is to add itself. The minus minus is to subtract from. Okay, so the modulus is to calculate remainder. We know what divide is, we know what multiplication is, we know what minus is, and we know what addition is. Okay, so in solidity programming, in solidity we can carry out basic mathematical operations and mathematical calculations. Okay, so let's say, for example, which we have been doing, like what we did the last time, where we say we wrote a function call it, let's say, add numbers. Let's say, for example, A. So what is it going to give to us? Oh, sorry, we have not returned anything yet. Let's return results. I don't know what's wrong with my Remy, so
Okay, so I want to ask a question while you're trying to fix your problem.
okay.
So, what's the difference between normal plus and plus plus?
What normal plus does is that add itself, let's say it add one to it. You understand? Let's say you are writing, you say 25 plus plus, and then you say return A. Let's say you say A is equal to 25, like you've said, and you now say return A plus plus. So what you are doing is that you are going to be adding to it instead of manually adding. So you are going to be adding 25 to it. That's what I want to show us, but I don't know what's wrong with my compiler. My compiler has been flagging my, oh, sorry. Oh. My compiler has been flagging this guy to be wrong. I don't know why. Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh, no. What's wrong with you? You, Joe.
So you didn't put your Sigma commit or whatever.
I didn't do what?
Like you didn't identify your commits, be your compiler. Sorry, your compiler.
God bless you. This is not sign of old age. Oh, okay, so I wanted to show us what the um plus plus does. Okay, the reason why I'm showing us what the plus plus does because we already know what the other guys will do. All right, so let me remove this plus plus and deploy. Okay, let's see what our answer is. 7. Okay, let me add minus minus to it. Let me deploy. Let me see what that will give us. I'm not expecting 77. Why is he giving us 77? But we should understand that, okay, um, okay, let me return. Let me try something. Let's say, for example, oh, all right, I'm going to check again and then I'll get back to us, but it's supposed to give us an add up. The plus plus is going to give us an add up. All right, but I will look at it again and then get back to us on that. Okay, so basically operators are what we use in writing, in doing some mathematical operations in solidity. Okay, and we'll talk about modulus. Modulus are what we use in writing, in solving remainder. Okay, what we use in solving remainder, and then comparison operators like logical and, like logical or, like logical not, um Okay, we also have bitwise and, we have bitwise or, we have bitwise not. Okay, all right, and we are going to be looking at how we are going to be using them when we are writing some logics, like comparing values. Okay, like comparing values. Let's say we write an if statement, like we say a is greater than b. Let the answer be 0 if a is greater than b, or if a is less than b. B is this, do this. If A is this, don't do this. If B is this, do this. Okay. So instead of you to say that, you just use the logical operator to compare these two operands. All right. So we are going to be looking at that in our next class. Okay. My time is up here. All right. I have a meeting right now, so my time is up here. I'm so sorry. I'm going to check on that particular plus plus and still get back to us on it. All right. I'm going to check on this plus plus and still get back to us. I'm going to minus minus and still get back to us. ICUs and all that. Okay. Probably there's something I'm oversighting here. I'm having an oversight of here, which I can't really sit down right now and look at it. All right. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on Wednesday, I'm going to start the class with operators, and this is going to be like I will use 30 minutes and brush on operators. And please, 6 p.m. should be 6 p.m. Even if you are not on your laptop, you should connect with your phone and then just be on. All right, just be on. But 6 p.m. should be 6 p.m. The meeting, the class will be open before 6 p.m. And if you want to join before 6 p.m., you can join before 6 p.m. But the class will start immediately 6 p.m. And then I think I will use 30 minutes and talk about operators and do examples on operators and all that and all that. And then brush on constructors and then come into arrays and all that all together. All together. If you're together, just
Yes,
comment.
sir. Yes, sir. We are.
All right. So I'll beg to take my leave. So see you on Wednesday. If today is your first time of joining, see your hand
Of worshiping with us.
worshiping with us. Come on, favor. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you. Have you joined us before?
Yes, I've been here before. This is my third class.
Okay, this is your third class.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing you in class. All right, you're welcome. Please don't be late on Wednesday. I'm begging us. Don't be late on Wednesday. Don't be late. I'll
Okay.
do my very best to clear all my tables, do everything I can to make sure Wednesday is free, and so that I don't have to have this short class. But for the record, this class will not be uploaded because it's too short and I didn't even do anything. You understand? So next class I will be more comprehensive. I'll be more elaborate. Okay. So I'm begging us, go and read on constructors, go and read on operators. Come with any question you want to come with. Okay. come with any question you want to come with. Actually, when I'm having this class, while I was doing this class, I was multitasking. So sorry about that. But come with any question you want to come with. I want to entertain as many questions I can entertain, and read on operators, read on constructors. Okay, if there is time, we'll touch array, but basically we must uh, do something on. Excuse me, do something on operators and constructors. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so
Um.
we're together.
Okay. So do have a great day. If you have